Welcome, everybody, and thank you for tuning in with us tonight to hear about what may be the most exciting, hottest, sexiest, most different opportunity that you've ever heard about this year and beyond. We're so excited. I mean, we can hardly sleep at night because this has been life-changing for me and my husband. My name's Faraday Hosseinipour. 18 months ago, I got back in this industry after a 10-year hiatus doing traditional business. And, we were forced out of that business by some different regulations that took place. And, we said, let's try network marketing again. We did it back in the 90s. We had some success. But once we got started, it was hard. It was hard, and we went 6 months with a popular 100% commission program that it seemed like everybody under the sun was making money, except for us. We couldn't sell a $25 product to save our life. And at the end of that time, I was like so frustrated, and I really just thought we must be has-beens and losers. And I kind of joke at that now because with the right program and the right vehicle, which we're going to talk to you about tonight, now we've been able to go from that MLM strikeout loser to seven-figure earners inside of 5.5 months, going on 6 months now. But I mean, that kind of income would have been incomprehensible to me, my husband, my partners, some of our teammates that have had the worst last 15 years success rate in network marketing. And this company's created 3 millionaires in less than 6 months. Now with that, since that is a unusually high amount of income, for anybody in any company to achieve in 5.5 months, let me preface that with an income disclosure statement, because not everybody's going to earn that kind of money. And whatever you earn with this program is going to be 100% dependent on your own efforts. And there are plenty of people that have earned zero because they've done zero. But with that said, and before we get started, I will say this, that I have never seen this many people, this great a percentage of people, making so much money in so short of a period of time. We've had 6 people on our team that have hit the 200,000 in a single 30-day period or greater. We've had over 85 people that have hit the 5 figures in a single 30-day period. There are only 8,500 distributors in the company we're going to talk to you about tonight. So if you've been around this industry, you know that those numbers are incredible and very, very seldom seen. So please pay attention, because I really believe the information tonight can change your lives and fulfill your dreams we never would have dreamed possible, just like it has for us. And with that, I'm going to get right into a little screen share. All right, well, before I get started, let me just share a few photos with you. This was actually our December check. This is a 1-month check that was issued in Hong Kong at our Hong Kong launch, because we are international, we're global. $326,595, blow me over if I ever thought that was possible. I'm going to show you very quickly some photos from our Long Beach event. And they celebrated a lot of the top leaders. And keep in mind, of course, these are the top 1% earners in the company. This gentleman, I've known him for 15 years, though, And I'll tell you what, he has never made $267,000 in a single 30-day period. Mr. Dennis DeVoren lost his house, lost his car, lost his wife last year, and was in the No Friends Left club because the last 15 years he's been an EBA, and that stands for everything but Amway. So as a matter of fact, a lot of big leaders, they know Dennis because he's been in so many different programs, and the fact that he's made this kind of money has got a lot of leaders very excited, and it's helped us recruit quite a few of them. This is Dennis, you know, showing off his check. I mean, he's a $1 million earner with our company. His whole life has changed. Of course, here's me and Dave and one of our distributors, John Wells. We were picking up our checks for October, $221,498. November, $250,567. And this is a leadership bonus for the Ruby bonus. We're going to talk to you about these leadership bonuses here in a very short while when I go into the comp plan. There's just a few more people. I think yes, I mean, we got a little bit overboard. We were, you know, pretty excited, you can imagine, and we're, you know, took a little bit too many pictures with our checks. But this gentleman has become an incredible leader with the company, but just like Dennis DeVoren, he didn't have the $100 to get started. He was working a full-time corporate job, and when he got laid off, he ran out of money. And you know, this is him picking up a September check of $82,000. His check was even bigger in October and November. This gentleman doesn't even speak fluent English. He's just adorable. His name is Jason Sim. He's the #1 earner with our company, and he doesn't even have a Facebook account, doesn't know a single thing about social media. Here he is picking up his November check for $333,467. He says that he likes to say, you know, he's 5'2", and he'll say in his trainings, he says, I am not a tall man, I am a shorty man. He says, but when I stand on my wallet, I'm taller than all of you. And it's just fantastic. This gentleman, Juan Velasquez, 20 years old, doesn't even have much experience in network marketing, working with his family full-time. Can you imagine being 20 years old, picking up a 1-month November check for $190,000? Just incredible. This is from our Jason Sims Korean team, Soon Bae and Sukyo, picking up an October check for $77,353. Yes, Jason's pretty excited. He's singing karaoke at the event. This is also David and Grace Park, and that's them picking up a November check for $225,000. People, of course, these numbers are the top earners in the company, but you want to pick a company where these kinds of incomes are possible, because how often do you get involved with a company that is 6 months old and the top earner in the company maybe has earned $10,000 in a 30-day period? You know, if that's the top 1% earners earning $10,000, what do you think your shot is of you know, earning $1 million? It's a whole lot less, is what I'll tell you. And with that, to go into a little screen share. The name of the company is Infinity to Global. Infinity because we pay down to infinity. Global, we are global from day one in 200 countries. We're a virtual company. This is Mr. Rick Mikey. That is responsible for this incredible company. He's got over 25 years experience in network marketing. He's owned 2 prior companies. Both of them have generated over $100 million in sales. He's got a proven track record in the U.S. and international, and that's another reason so many leaders are jumping on board. They know Rick. They know what a smart businessman he is. They know that he knows what he is doing. He knows how to balance a binary. He's never missed a commission check in 17 years and never had one regulatory complaint in all of that time. These are my partners, Richard and Susan Anzalone, and we're here to support everybody on the team. We basically got in first, and so, you know, basically we just have a little bit of a head start on you guys. That was picking up our second month check, September, $156,000. One of the reasons I got incredibly excited very early on, I'm a marketer. I've always been a marketer, so I kind of understand exclusives, hot, sexy, unique, and different, something that sets you apart from everything else out there. My goodness, when I heard that we were the only Tier 1 licensed online live casino network marketing company in the world, the fastest growing segment on the internet, $50 billion, projected to be $150 billion. My goodness, I almost didn't need to know another single thing. I didn't need to know the comp plan, Rick, Mikey, and exclusive Tier 1 license. I'm like, let's do it. And this is very exciting. We have the opportunity to get paid when other people play. These are some of our beautiful live dealers. They've done everything to make this a very exciting, engaging, and fun casino experience. And these girls are going to be talking to you, spinning the blackjack. Back the roulette. I'm not much of a gamer myself, but I sure like to just go in there and goof around with this kind of stuff. We cannot play if you're in the United States. I had to log on with somebody from Taiwan who took me into the site, and it was a lot of fun. You know, but this is not all that we have up our sleeves. As a matter of fact, if you guys only knew everything that was coming out in the next 6 months, you would not sleep at night. As a matter of fact, I mean, I can't even believe what is coming out in the future. We're going to be a total online entertainment company. We're going to come out with one exclusive, hot, sexy, unique, and different launch, one right after another. The very next one will be a music product that we have the exclusive on, that we have the patent on, that's going to change the way you record and share your music. Imagine being a regular average Joe and being able to record music, studio quality music, and share this with the world. My goodness, I think we're going to have the major music studios shaking in their boots, and they're going to release this on February 28th and March 1st. In our LA event, we're going to have major celebrities there. You know, if you're anywhere around LA, that's going to be a fantastic opportunity to get in front of that. Social networking. Last night, Susan Anzalone did a fantastic demo of our I2G touch system. This system will blow you away when you see it. This is a $200 billion industry. And I2G Touch took 8 years to develop, $20 million. It has a $200 million valuation, and it can do incredible things. You've got unlimited bandwidth, so you've got your own movie channel where you can store as many movies, as long of movies as you want, as well as unlimited audios, images. You can do video chat, free VoIP all over the world, instant message, sending files, live broadcast to thousands of people all at once. It's our own social network. It is a place where we can integrate all of our social networks into one place. And most excitingly is an assertive notification technology. We're going to be training everybody more on this walkout feature where you can literally like walk out onto people's computers or mobile devices. The applications are unlimited. This is just showing the feed, video chat, live broadcast. We have training demos we can send to you, showing you how this product works. This is like a built-in Pinterest. You share your streams, which is all of the pictures and images and videos that are most important to you. And now the exciting part, which is how do we get paid? Well, let's start off with one of the things that also sets us apart from every company out there. Now, this is only one portion of how we get paid, but there's been a whole lot of excitement about revenue share or profit share. A lot of people have made an incredible amount of money with this type of marketing plan. But there's been one big deficit. There's been one drawback, and that's been that there has never been a company that shares in the revenue based on a real business with real outside revenues and real customers to sustain it. With an online live casino and the online entertainment products we're coming out with, which will create millions of customers, we're going to have a very strong sustaining plan. And the 5,000 emperors, and it's limited, and limited for a very good reason, because Rick Mikey wanted it to be worth everybody's while. So when you get 50% share of all of the casino profits that are generated from the company, that it's only split up among 5,000 people, not 50,000 people, so it wouldn't even be worthwhile. So the casino is just getting off the ground internationally, but in the next 12 months, this is going to be a huge source of revenue, and with customers probably that are going to range from a 75 to 1, 85 to 1 customer to distributor ratio, which is perfect for a revenue share back end that we can all profit with for life and actually get to enjoy. So fast start bonuses, I always love a fast start because that means no matter what you do in this company, you're going to get paid. You bring in one person in this company, you're going to make a 10% fast start bonus, and that applies whether you come in as a novice, player, high roller, or emperor. So you're going to make $500 on every emperor package that you sell. You're going to make a $60 fast start bonus on every high roller package that you sell. You're going to make a $40 fast start on every player package that you sell. And you're going to make a $10 fast start on every novice package that you sell. Binary income. I used to not be a fan of the binary because, I thought, you've got to do 2 legs. Well, I mean, I've become rather fond of a binary. As a matter of fact, I think it's my favorite comp plan ever, and it's the most team-friendly comp plan. There's a lot of comp plans that don't allow you to really help your downline. Binary is not one of them because binary means 2 legs, and your sponsor only has a right leg and a left leg. That means that every single other person that they bring in is going to go underneath you. There's no other place to put them. So we can benefit people that are on our 10th level, our 20th level, our 100th level, and benefit every single one of them in one shot. It is like so fulfilling to have a plan you can help people in this way. So how do you cycle? Every time you get 300 BV on the left and 300 BV on the right, that's called a binary cycle. So if you're an emperor, you're going to earn $60 per binary cycle. If you're a high roller, you're going to make $50 per binary cycle. If you are a player, you're going to earn $40 per binary cycle. If you're a novice, you're going to earn $30 per binary cycle. And we have had multiple people max out the comp plan, the binary comp plan, at $35,000 per week. That is what you can earn per binary center, or up to $1.8 million in binary income per year. And remember, the next slide, I'm going to show you about some exciting matching bonuses. Remember that ex-MLM strikeout loser that I showed you that lost his house last year? He maxed out the binary comp plan 4 weeks in a row. And we, as the lucky, fortunate sponsors, were able to make a whopping, yes, whopping $7,000 a week matching bonus on that one person. So pay close attention to this next slide, because this is probably what I am most excited about and the most generous matching bonus plan I have ever seen. Now, if you're an emperor, you are going to get a whopping 5 generations of matching bonuses, grandfathered with no qualifications for 1 year. Now, I've made over half of the money that we have made as a result of matching bonuses. So you can imagine over $500,000 in matching bonuses. That means that a whole heck of a lot of people are making a whole heck of a lot of money with our company. I wouldn't give up a single level of match for the world. But if you cannot afford the emperor position, which is the only level that you get the 5 generations of match, and that's 20%, 15%, 10%, 10%, 10%. Everybody, they sponsor and they sponsor and they sponsor and they sponsor. It adds up to a whole lot of match. Now, if you come in as a high roller, and that is the position I recommend if you cannot afford the emperor position, because you get a whopping 3 generations of matching bonus. You're grandfathered with no qualifications for 3 months, for 90 days. And, you know, there are additional benefits with high roller and emperor. I'm going to get into those in the next slide. If you come in as a player, you get 1 generation of matching bonus. That's 20% on everybody you bring in. Now, as a novice, you do not make any matching bonuses yet. However, you can upgrade at any time from one position to the other. Now, leadership bonuses. Our company has paid out Mr. Rick Mikey over $2 million in leadership bonuses already. We've got over 85 people that have hit the silver bonus in our company, which is a $10,000 one-time bonus. We've got a gold bonus, which is a one-time cash bonus of $25,000. We have over a dozen golds in our company. We have over a half dozen rubies, which is a one-time cash bonus of $50,000. And we've got 3 emeralds in the company. We are one of them that earned a whopping $100,000 cash one-time bonus. Now, all of these positions, bronze, which is $5,000, silver, $10,000, gold, $25,000, ruby, $50,000, emerald, $100,000, and diamond, $500,000, are achieved as a result of a minimum number of cycles that you get 2 months in a row. But keep in mind that your upline volume that they put underneath you counts. That volume counts to help you reach these leadership bonuses. And there's one other thing I want you to keep in mind. I'm not going to mention the upcoming products that I'm very excited about, but just with the casino alone, 25% of every bet placed from every customer is going to count as volume in your binary tree. So what that means is, as this grows internationally, and it's going to grow very quickly, there's only 1,500 international distributors, but you're going to see that take off at record pace as international leaders come on board. And let's say one of them has a customer that spends $1,000 at the casino. That would be 250 points of BV that goes into your binary tree. If you think the incomes are big up to this date, you haven't seen anything, because once all of those customers are coming into play in the casino, people will be cycling at record time, and they'll be reaching those leadership bonuses at record time. You are at the right place at the right time. So what if we did $100 million in casino and online entertainment revenue? That would be $25 million in BV going back into your tree that helps you to cycle and hit leadership bonuses on. What if it took a year and our company did $1 billion in revenue? Well, that would mean $250 million in BV going back into your binary tree. So why not get started now? Leadership pools. This is an additional 25% of the revenues of the casino and online entertainment that makes a total of 75% being paid out. This 25% pool is reserved for those of you that reach the level of silver, gold, ruby, emerald, or diamond. And the reason that Rick Mikey did this is because he just believes in rewarding the leadership of the company that rolls up their sleeve and goes to work and giving us ways to make more money, not taking money away that so many of us have experienced with other companies. So these are your product options. We've got a novice, player, high roller, and emperor software entertainment package that you can get started with. There is, first of all, a $19.95 business license for your software. That's an annual fee with any of the packages. If you get started as a novice, that is a ground floor package. Get your toe in the door. If you don't have a whole lot of money, we've got a package. You can still get started. You're still going to get spillover. There's a $25 a month auto ship. You can get chips if you are international. That is your choice. If you come in as a player, there are additional marketing plan benefits. You're going to have additional access, greater features with our technology products going forward. There's a $50 a month auto ship. You can choose to get chips if you are international. If you're a high roller, there are additional marketing plan benefits. Remember what I mentioned to you, 3 generations of matching bonus, and you're eligible for those big whopping leadership bonuses. So if you can afford it and you can't afford Emperor, then I recommend highly you stretch and go for the high roller. High roller is a $75 a month auto ship. You do get chips for the casino if you choose, if you're international. Now Emperor to me is the only way to go if you can afford it. The only way to go because there's no auto ship. You have a master license for the revenue share of the casino as well as all the future online entertainment products. You got those wonderful 5 generations of matching bonuses that I am so excited about. You got the most money per cycle, and you get $200 of chips. There's no auto ship for 1 year, so that's phenomenal. You don't have to worry about that auto ship for 1 year. So I think that gives you all the reasons that we're so excited. Do I think this is an opportunity of a lifetime? You can bet on it. And since documentation beats conversation, I'm going to go to some people that can back up everything that we talked about here tonight. I'm going to start with a 40-year veteran in this network marketing industry. He's made a lot of money. He just recently locked arms with us. And it is a testament to the kind of people I2G is attracting. Mr. Beverly Drury, could you come up and share with us, please?
Great. Can you hear me okay?
I do. Great.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Faraday, for having me on the Hangout here. All of this stuff is very new to me. And, you know, with you mentioned Susan doing the product training and all this stuff last night. Totally have no clue what it's all about. It's very new. But guess what? I'm so thankful because I know that some of the highest money earners, in fact, the #1 income earner, doesn't have a clue either. how to use the product or anything like that. All right, and so understand, ladies and gentlemen, that there is a lot of information here. There's a lot to learn, but you don't have to waste a lot of time studying it and trying to figure everything out. It's just not necessary in order for you to change your financial situation. It's because it's just timing and positioning. As Faraday just said, there's only 8,000 reps across the country, across the world rather, 1,500 internationally, but it's timing and positioning. You must recognize this opportunity, but more importantly than recognizing it, you must take action. If you want to change your financial situation, you must take action. And you know something? I've always learned that it's teamwork that makes the dream work, and you're part of one of the most successful teams in I2G. You're on the fastest growing team with I2G. And so all you've got to do is plug in to all the trainings and all these hangouts and things that Faraday and everybody else is putting together for you, for your behalf. And so I just want you to know that in the beginning, I saw the opportunity, but I didn't recognize it. I just poo-pooed it, but I saw Dennis and all these guys making so much money, astronomical amounts of money, that I know I have the ability to earn this kind of money. You also have the ability, but you may choose not to work as hard as we work or others work. And as Faraday said, there will be some people that will come here and make absolutely zero money. Why? Because they do zero work. And so if you go to work, you're simply going to make some money. And here's a key. This is a key I learned many years ago. If you want your organization to grow, is that whatever it takes, however long it takes, but the faster you can get your organization to 100 representatives, grow your group to 100 representatives as quickly as possible. That doesn't mean you personally have to go out and sign up everybody, but you must get involved in the business, go to work, and you can build it to 100 people. Once it gets to 100 people, reps in your organization, it'll take on a life of its own. So I like to say this, in the very beginning, you're going to have to self-drive your business. It's self-driven in the very beginning, but eventually you will work and you will persist until your business will become system-driven. And once it becomes system-driven, then you can be like Faraday and a whole bunch of other people. You can sit back and relax and really truly don't have to go to work. You don't have to do anything in order for your business to continue operating, because the systems and everything that's in place and the future systems of training that's coming, that'll help build your business and grow your business. So I would encourage you simply to get back in touch with the person that told you about I2G and get started. Get started immediately, not next week, not tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, because you may not understand it right now. But it is important that you get started immediately, because there will be people that are going to be coming in after you get in. But it's your decision, because all of us that are in right now, it doesn't matter to us whether you come in today, next week, next month, next year. It doesn't matter. But it might matter to you, because all of the people, there will be people coming in that you could have been above, and these people would be helping you to make money. By you waiting and procrastinating and analyzing and wishing and hoping, and you finally decide to get in, then you're going to be below a lot of people that you are going to help make money. So the decision and the choice is up to you. Would you rather have lots of people working below you helping you make money, or would you prefer to come in later once you've got all your questions answered and you know everything, and now you're helping thousands of other people make money? It's your choice. So timing is of the essence. And so I would say, encourage you, get started today. Remember what Henry Ford always used to say, simply, whether you think you can do it or whether you think you cannot do it, guess what? You're absolutely right. Thanks, Faraday.
Thank you, Beverly. That was like fantastic. I mean, I'm ready to sign up all over again. And with that, I just saw Chuck King pop on here. He's another veteran MLM. Network marketers, earned a lot of money in this industry, went into retirement 7 years ago, and just was drawn back into it because of I2G. So if it's good enough for the top MLM earners in this industry, well, you take it from there, Chuck.
Can you hear me?
I do.
Okay, great. I'm excited, Faraday, as always. I'm losing my voice. Been on the phone all day. I mean, I don't know really what to say at this point in the game, other than This what you have here is probably by far the most powerful network marketing company, home business megatrend explosion I have ever seen. Okay, and when you look at the gears in this machine and you understand the momentum that's being created now with this simple 6-month timing mode, there's only one thing you can do about it, and that's get on the train, because this train is moving and there's no way to stop it. It doesn't matter how you feel in your mind. You got to look at the facts of what's going on here. When you see this thing for what it is, and you look at this massive product that we are the only one in the marketplace that has, when you understand the whole momentum of the timing of the program, and you look at the top producers coming into this deal, I mean, I get nervous, okay? I don't like seeing all these people coming in so fast, because it's just more money that I'm not getting, you know what I'm saying? But it's the truth. I mean, it's the facts, and that's the bottom line. So look at what's going on here. I mean, have you ever in your life seen a product that is in the marketplace where you can actually get paid every time somebody makes a bet, you know, in other countries? It's over in 83 different countries right now. Have you ever seen a product that you have your own software program for social media? I mean, you're looking at the president of the company come out and dance in front of the screen on this deal. I mean, this is unbelievable. I mean, when you look at this thing with a clear mind, and you have a sound mind in your brain, you're going to lose your hair like I am right here from you rubbing it all the time, because basically that's what you're doing. You're like, oh my God. And when you talk to people, they can't believe what you're saying. They can't. No, there's no way. There's no way. Well, there is a way. It is happening. It is real. You know, the documents are there. You're talking about a guy who Googled the house, okay? I Googled the street of the company. I looked at who owned the website. I could tell you the phone number of their home, all right? Let me tell you something right now. I was more skeptical than Sally Joe and Joe Carpenter out there. And I'm here to tell you, this thing is real. The checks are being cashed. Dave Manning, Faraday set me straight when I called him up. I looked him in the eye through the phone like this, and like, hey, is this deal real? And did you really get the money? And when you told me you had the money, I was like, dude, okay, that's unbelievable. So from my understanding, and Faraday told me this, and I would believe it to be true. I believe that they're the second top money earners, Faraday, in the world in network marketing. Is that what it is? The second top money earners in the world in network marketing? Okay, if that's the case, or even close, all right, that happened in 6 months' time. Okay, we got another 6 months here that's going to make a year. Don't let that 6 months pass you by like a jet on your head, okay? Because this deal is on fast track to success. If you can't make it here, you know, there's a song that says if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. If you can't make it with this one, because this is a no-brainer, you take this and you put this in front of people, 5 or 6 people a day, you get that momentum created, people go to their little deal, and then you just start signing them up. So in the final conclusion of the matter, this is real, it is happening, and if you don't get into this thing as soon as you possibly can, okay, you got to be missing the boat. Anyway, Chuck King, over and out. I'm excited, Faraday. Thanks for having me. Hey, Dave, what's going on, my brother?
Thank you, Chuck. Wow, wow. That just gives me goosebumps. My goodness. And then I'm going to bring up Crazy Bald James, just back from the Bahamas. And I'm going to let him talk to you, because that's a very special trip he was able to take.
Hey, I appreciate it, Faraday. Can you hear me?
I do.
Yeah, before I got into this company, well, you had mentioned Dennis DeVore, and he was in a special group, EBA. You had mentioned everything but Amway. I was in my own group, EAA, everything and Amway. I joined everything. I failed at everything miserably. 12 companies, $83,000 later, down the drain. You called me up 5 months ago, and I pawned my watch and 2 rings to get up to $600 to come in at a high roller, which I eventually switched over to Emperor after my first month. And I was fortunate enough to, promise my son 3 years ago I would take him to the Bahamas at the Atlantis. Most of my trips have been to Delray Beach, Florida. And the problem with that is I live in Delray Beach, Florida. So my vacations were, 2 to 3 miles away, and it really didn't fulfill my fantasy. So this year, because of I2G and because of the people that have surrounded me and because of the knowledge that I have gained from you and your husband and everyone on this panel, I gained the knowledge, and I was able to stay at the Atlantis in the Bahamas at the Cove, $900 a night room. I won at blackjack. I hit the Super Bowl. I bet on the Seahawks, so it was a dream. It was a dream trip. I'm nice and tan. Bald is beautiful. You hear from these other gentlemen and you think it's hype. It's not hype. There's a big difference between excitement and hype. These gentlemen are very excited about what's going on here because I've never seen anything like it, and I've been around for 35 years in the industry, and you're not going to see anything like it. So go ahead and miss this one and regret it. That's all I got to say. God bless every one of you. I hope you join us, join the team, and it's going to be a great 2014. Thanks, Faraday.
Thank you, James. And we're your well-deserved trip. So congratulations. And beautiful Patricia Platt. Everybody knows and loves having a lot of good success in the last 3 weeks with her business. Maybe Patricia, come share a little bit with us. We don't hear you yet.
Ah.
There we go.
Okay, you can hear me now? Okay. A lot of people know that my team's doing really well, and I've been doing very well, and I'm becoming quite successful. But what they don't know is what goes on in my world behind closed doors, because I really don't share it with a lot of people. But tonight I'm going to let you know that I am recently divorced. I have 5 children, ages 14, 12, 5, 3, and 2, and 2 of those children have autism. So not am I, alone in doing all of this, but I have 2 special needs children that require a lot more care than the average child. So I'm running back and forth to Easter seals twice a week, spending an hour and a half at a time, and I'm running back and forth to the schools, and I'm doing all of these things, and I'm keeping up the house and taking care of everything. I'm doing it all alone. But I still make the time every day to work my business, and I still am out there constantly connecting. In every single place I go, they hear about I2G. And I hand out business cards everywhere I go, and it's just fun and fantastic. And I am so grateful to be a part of a company that can allow me to have those moments with my children and be there for my children and not have to put them in some kind of program where I'm not going to be able to interact with them all day long, and they may not be getting the kind of care they need. So if you're out there and you are a single mom or you have a full-time job and you're coming up with all kinds of excuses in your head going, I don't have the time, there's no way I can squeeze anything else in, how could I possibly do this? I got to tell you, you can either make excuses or you can make money, and the choice is yours. It's up to you. But if you're ready to make some money, we're here to help you. Thanks, Faraday.
Thank you, Patricia, and thanks for sharing because your story is very, very special, and I think it's very meaningful for other single moms out there. And to wrap this up, thank you, Patricia. And Dave, I'd like you to come up to close out the hangout tonight.
Great. Can you hear me okay, Farah?
I do.
Awesome. Well, thank you, everybody. Unbelievable, the panel here tonight. Really unbelievable what's happened here with I2G in just the last 6 months. It has truly been life-changing, not only for us, but hundreds of other people, as we are affecting thousands right now. The opportunity stands alone by itself because we're in 2 of the hottest trends of the top 10 that people pick for trends. So you really want to get your head wrapped on that. And then the rest of it isn't really rocket science. It's like Beverly and Chuck said, you really don't need to get wrapped up in any of it because realistically, the hangout does all the work for you. You're either going to make a decision to, like Patricia said, to make excuses or make money. It's real simple. It's real. It's happening. We're having a time of our life. Our goal this year is to take 1,000 people over a dream that they've never even conceive. And if you can dream it, you can believe it. And we're going to take them there. We're taking 1,000 people over 10K a month. We're on the march right now. It's going to be big. We're unveiling some huge stuff. We've got Boca Raton. Anybody you know in Boca Raton, we're going to be down there in Boca Raton on the Marriott Courtyard on the 15th. So anybody around the world that knows somebody there, plug them in. We're going to be at the Glades, Marriott and the Glades. Then we're going out to the 28th. We're flying out to LA. We'll be out in the LA. We're getting ready to do a big launch there. Tonight, stay tuned for the updated dress call that's getting ready to go on in an hour and a half. If you think this hangout was something, get back with the person that got you in here tonight or on here and get you tied in to what's getting ready to be announced with the State of the Union address of what's going on. It's our third one with the company. All I can share with you is it's been an absolute dream come true, guys. It isn't the money. Don't get me wrong. I love the money. Don't get me wrong. But it's the changing of the lives of, like James just said. I got goosebumps. When I see Patricia, I get goosebumps. When I watch Beverly come out, and I met Beverly, he comes up and he gives me this in California. When I got Chuck pounding me, man, he's loving it. That's what I'm talking about. You don't just go find that stuff, guys. So really get your head wrapped around what's happening. I2G is moving fast. It's going to be the company to be messed with. Faraday, you've done an absolute smashed up job. We look forward to seeing everybody. It's back to you, Farah, and we'll see everybody later. Thanks a lot for having me on tonight.
All right, thank you very much. And there's no more to be said. Somebody cared enough about you to refer you to this hangout. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Go sign on the dotted line. Go get involved. Get in the system. Get plugged in, and we'll all help you every step of the way. Thank you much for attending. Talk to the person that referred to you about the call that we're going to do with Rick Mikey at 9:30 Eastern. You don't want to miss it. Thank you guys very much, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the very next hangout.